Okay, I think we're safe. Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 5 episode 10 and it is I do know the title. I did look it up. I can't repeat it because it's on like Project X 32957 Unimatrix 4 over G. Whatever. Something weird. But that just sums up this entire concluding season, really. Just weird. Especially last episode where we went on a little bit of a trip. We went on a trip to find the source of a radio signal, which they thought was from Donald, but we ended up finding the body of Sam Weiss. And I was wondering whether Sam Weiss's obsession with the First Men, whenever we got that storyline, I can't even remember when we got it, was going to come into play, but maybe it isn't going to come into play at all. Or maybe the First Men were the observers. Like this doesn't work. This invasion that we're seeing at the moment doesn't work, and it causes the observers to go even further back in time to try again. What you might call a time war. And also we had Walter just totally out of it on LSD, handling it pretty well, considering the amount that he took. Not that I know anything about that. But yeah, very interesting episode, very good episode. A lot of editorial and directing choices in this season that are a little bit out there, and they work. And I'm not saying Fringe hasn't always been a little bit out there when it comes to some of the choices that they make, camera work, editing, whatever. But in previous seasons it's been, the odd episode here and there, but this season it just seems like they've just thrown everything at the show, and it works. It really does. I mean, this is by far the best season of Fringe, and in small and in almost imperceptible ways, it makes the previous seasons a little bit better. Not that there was anything wrong with the previous seasons, I'm just saying that this conclusion, or the whole conclusion thing, we now find out that there was a whole point to the slow pace of seasons 1 and 2, the complete change of direction we got in season 4. It's all starting to make a lot more sense now. I think that's something that I'm going to have to look more into and discuss in more depth once we've finished the show. And I realised that I have been promising a lot of stuff that I haven't actually got round to, and this is what I'm hoping to do once I finish Fringe. I'm hoping to get round to all of those videos that I said I was going to make, some of them from 5-6 years ago, and actually get them and make them. But again, this is a a ramble for another time. Let's get on with this episode right now.
Michael, you used to write things down for me. You helped us catch a bad man. Do you remember that? Michael, you're very special. And there's a lot that we would like to learn about you.
Is he like the first observer? Like the ancestor of all the observers from the future?
He's an empath. We used to have a connection. He used to feel what I wanted, and then he'd communicate it to me. And now it just seems like he can't.
Can't, yes. Living with humans, living with us, or, you know, has corrupted him, made him more human. Without the tech, he's not really an observer, is he?
What?
Oh, she's being watched.
It's not safe for me to talk here. Let me call you in 10 minutes.
Oh, are they already there to... She's already a suspect. I thought it was going to be her that ratted on Nina, but...
You are a loyalist. Then you know how important it is that you answer my...
Oh, she's a loyalist then, yeah, okay. Are they picking up sound waves from the glass? Oh, right, they're definitely onto her. That's very interesting technology, isn't it? They can read the sound waves that have bounced off of that surface.
Nina, thank you so much for doing this. I know the risk you're taking.
You don't, actually. Even Nina doesn't know the risk she's taking right now. I hope nothing happens to Nina. I know I started off not liking her, but I do now.
I have access to tech that I think will be helpful for you to communicate with him. It's in a lab not far from here.
A ministry lab? You think that's safe?
Not a ministry lab, a black lab.
I thought massive dynamic black labs didn't exist.
He told me that you agreed to remove the pieces of his brain once he'd completed the plan to defeat the observers.
Never underestimate the power of incentive. You don't approve?
What happens to him? I don't accept that.
You may not have to. If the plan isn't completed in time, he may regress completely and no longer want to go through with it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The man he was wouldn't do that. Except the man he was did do that. I mean, we're going to have to get through this, aren't we, before the end? We're going to have to get through the fact that the observers know where they are and are going to come gunning for them, full force. Who's that? Is that Don? Oh. Okay.
Resistance experimented on observers here.
Yes. Among other things, we wanted to understand how they were reading us. Perhaps create technology that would give us the same advantage.
It work?
No. We were only able to extract bits and pieces of data.
Thinking about her?
Yeah, every time we see one of those posters.
Yeah, no, every time we focus on it, it rams it home, doesn't it? Even to the viewer. It rams it home what they're having to deal with at the moment. As well as all this going on.
An ECOG for short.
How does it work?
By interpreting patterns of electrical activity into words and images that we can understand.
Allowing you to read their thoughts.
For all intents and purposes, yes.
Have the subject.
His name's Michael.
Yes, Walter, there, that is the old you.
Mr. Rowe, We have determined that Nina Sharp is a traitor. She is working for the Resistance. Do you have any knowledge of that?
No.
Do you know where she is?
No.
They're going to read you anyway.
I believe you.
His cortical activity is off the charts.
The Neuralink is good. We're ready.
Okay. Michael, do you remember why you're so important to Walter's plan?
His mind is responding to the question.
The ECOG is attempting to translate his neural activity. This is not like any of the other observers from our trials.
No, because he hasn't got the
It's not
tech in him.
interpreted.
Something has fundamentally changed with the subject. Whatever allowed us to communicate before is no longer viable.
So you're saying he can't understand what we want?
So how can he help us?
Well, we've been trying to get into his mind. Maybe the answer is letting him get into ours.
Oh, yeah, that is... Yes.
Brilliant, Nina.
Well, it's going to take some time. I have to reconfigure the ECOG software. And you've got to return to the warehouse at the Ministry of Science to get another ECOG halo and a neural adapter for the second person.
Is that going to be a problem?
No, I've got a man in archives who'll give us what we want.
I think your man in archives has already been compromised.
Name? Hastings. Daryl R.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to do that. You're screwed. Oh, God. They're going to be able to trace that.
Next.
We believe a sublimation device from this facility was provided to known fugitives. Are you aware of this?
No.
I do not believe you.
Oh.
Restrain him.
The components are intact.
We gotta get out of here, now.
It's Nina.
Is everything all right?
I need you to listen to me. You've been compromised.
Ah,
Hastings now.
right, so she knows now.
You can't come back to the ministry and you can't go home.
I have to go now.
You're not going to self-sacrifice, are you? Give yourself up to protect the others. The others are already compromised anyway, doing hiding. I don't trust what she's going to do. I've got a very bad feeling about this.
That's exactly.
Dr. Hastings, can you hear me? I tried. I tried.
It's okay.
He knows.
What? What does Winmark know?
Nina, they tracked her. They know where she is.
Oh. So, Nina's lost. I think we can safely say Nina's lost. That's not going to look suspicious, is it? Driving around in a car with a broken window. Yeah.
Captain Windmark.
The fugitives. Where are they?
You're too late. They're long gone.
You're trying to block your thoughts from me,
It will not work.
but it will not last.
Oh, last. Okay. It's close. So now they're going to know everything you've been trying to do. Every direction that your science is trying to take you.
You... animals. You are thinking of him. The boy. This morning you were contacted in your office. You said something about a child observer. He is important to the fugitives. Why is he important to them?
Why isn't he important to the observers?
He is a chromosomal mistake. A genetic anomaly.
In what way?
Progeny XB6783746.
That's the one.
Like all anomalies, he was scheduled to be destroyed.
They still get angry, don't they? They don't show it so much, but you can hear it in their actions and in their voices that they definitely get angry.
You cannot hurt me with that.
I know.
I didn't think that's the way it was going to go, but I knew that something like that was coming. I suppose she didn't try and take a couple of them out. A couple of the loyalists, maybe. Before she did it, but... she had to do it. She couldn't compromise everybody else. I think it's going to show you, and I don't think it's going to be good.
The boy is important. He has to live.
We all thought he was talking about Peter. Were they talking about Michael all along?
I know who Donald is.
Who's Donald?
Donald is September.
September. Well, we know. Although that was there was just code names. So September was Donald. What? No. September was Donald's code name, observer name, or because that what Michael was showing Walter, it felt like September was a normal person at one point. I might need to review that end sequence again, because I'm not entirely sure what I was looking at there. It was very open to interpretation as far as I can see. Bits of it made sense, like when they said the boy is important, he must live. I get that it might have been talking about Michael all along and it wasn't Peter, although I'm not entirely 100% sure about that. But then it moved on to something else that I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at. So I guess things will make a bit more sense in the next episode, assuming. Let's talk about that one. Nina, R.I.P. Nina. Her journey has ended. Her story is done, and it is a shame. But for someone that, like, right at the beginning, the first season, was very much portrayed to be, if not villainous, then shady, to say the least. And how much growth and twists and turns the whole massive dynamic plot line has gone, and the story arc has gone, and the many different transformations of Nina, 5, 6 different versions, because you've got original timeline, different timeline, alternative timelines for each of them. Then you've got the future timeline, and yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. But Nina, as a character, through all that, has gone through so much growth from the shady woman that we were first introduced to. It hits hard. It hits hard, her death. Like I really was hoping that A, she would play a bigger part in the eventual downfall, and B, would actually make it to the end of the show. But yeah, her death hits harder than Henrietta's, who we barely knew. I mean, really, we're feeling it for Henrietta because we know Olivia and Peter so well. We're sharing in their grief, but yeah, this one hits harder. Apart from that, I don't think are we any clearer? I mean, I'm assuming that what Michael showed Walter was some sort of timeline of the plan, so that Walter now knows what the plan is, or at least what Michael's involvement in the plan is, because that was the question he asked. So I'm assuming that the vision was the answer. I guess we'll find out next episode what that actually is. Until then, I guess it's goodbye from me. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Keep well. Bye bye.